Y'all can call them what you want, but in 1962, they were hoes. Bitch is a hoe. They know who they are. They brand themselves. Tattoo on the lower back, tattoos on the arm, up the damn neck, tattoo down the leg. That's the key to tell you that I'm a hoe. I sells pussy. 25 earrings in your ears. Titties full of earrings. What, you gonna put some keys on that motherfucker? If she go to work at 9, come home at 3 in the morning. That secretary. Yeah, you a secretary. You better secretary on that fucking pole, bitch. Calluses on their hands. That's a hoe. And they're good with grabbing money. Tell her go get some groceries and she can grab it like this. That bitch a hoe. She knows she been on the fucking strip. And you can tell the way they open their mouth and talk. Shit, I don't give a fuck. If you go into the store and you ask your woman, can I bring you something back? She said, yes. Bring me a half a gram of cocaine and a box of red wine. The bitch is a drunk and a fucking hoe. Anytime you toss your woman a fork and the bitch turn around and catch it with her ass, she's a hoochie. She can lie and say she ain't no hoochie. I went to Harvard. Okay, you a Harvard hoe. Don't try to be nothing else. If you're a hoe, be a hoe. This is America. Do what you want with your fucking body. Don't bring that shit around me. I don't want no bitch with no butterfly on her fucking ass. I had one in 1962. This bitch named Chanel. Big tall bitch. She whooped my ass one day. Fuck that bitch.
He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, ma'am.
Yeah. DJ MAX 2004. This summer we just gonna do it like this. Come on. This how we do it like this, y'all. Come on. That's right. Just do it like this. JMAX 2004. This summer we just gonna do it right. Get on the keyboard, tap it just the way you want. We got drums, bass, funky G's. We're ready to play this masterpiece. Get ready to mix, get out of control. Like nasty beat on the microphone. Now feel this reality mentality. Just pass me the bottle of Hennessy. We got a little something for everybody. Get out of control like me and my music. Now move those fingers as fast as you can. Don't hesitate your natural feelings. Get on the keyboard, do it just the way you want. With my untouchable flow, I'll show you how to be deadly. Come on, come on. 틈에 맞춰 호흡을 다듬고 MUSI 시작 makes me high Tonight is the night You got to be tight 네 향해 내 맘을 보여줄게 Girl is alright Girl you just fine 내 향해 다가갈게 Just give me a chance 어디든 어때 내가 너 위해 달려갈게 내 맘을 몰라주는 네가 나 답답해 It's logical melodical My sense is so emotional Original visual rapper Holics are beautiful Girl you so sweet Like vanilla ice cream 너를 원한다면 Want you just win 미친듯이 내 이름을 불러도 돼 미친듯이 네 사랑을 보여줘도 돼 더 이상은 거리낌 없이 내맘 보여줄게 반드시 Come on We just gotta just do it like this yo You know we just gotta do it like this yo Yeah The groovy funky music makes me high For sure girl Music just makes me high Come on, yeah Everybody just get on the dance floor Join with me Yeah, DJ MAX 2004. This summer we just gonna do it like this. Come on. This how we do it like this, y'all. Come on. That's right. Just do it like this. JMAX 2004. This summer we just gonna do it right. Get on the keyboard, tap it just the way you want. We got drums, bass, funky G's. We're ready to play this masterpiece. Get ready to mix, get out of control. Let nasty beat on the microphone. Now feel this reality mentality. Just pass me the bottle of Hennessy. We got a little something for everybody. Get out of control like me and my music. Now move those fingers as fast as you can. Don't hesitate your natural feelings. Get on the keyboard, do it just the way you want. With my untouchable flow, I'll show you how to be deadly. Come on, come on. Groovy, funky music. Feel this BEAT. Hold on. Groovy, funky thing I had. Yeah. BEAT를 타고 리듬을 맞춰 호흡을 다듬고 MU의 사시자 makes me high. Tonight is the night. It's got to be time. 네 향한 내 맘을 보여줄게. Girl is alright. Girl you just fine. 내 향해 다가갈게. Just give me a chance. 어디든 어때 내가 너 위해 달려갈게. 내 맘을 몰라주는 네가
All right, let's get going here. What's going on, good people? Nothing much happened today. Just your typical Friday afternoon. I think today's Friday, or is it Thursday? Today Thursday or today Friday? No, today's Friday, man. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what day it is half the time. Oh man, yeah, we got done eating supper, and I think now we're ready to settle in, relax for the rest of the evening. Kind of just been one of those casual, ho hum Friday afternoons. I'm sure that's how it is for you guys out there at TV land, radio land, whatever respectable smart device you happen to be watching and or listening to this show on tonight. Hopefully we can make your Saturday a little bit better, or Friday. So god damn, man, like I just rolled out of bed. Good grief. There won't be no Rumble side tonight. Once again, I'm a little lazy. I don't know, man. I just didn't feel like setting it up. It takes about 5-10 minutes. I didn't feel like it. That's on me. I'm a lazy piece of shit. You can call me that, whatever you want. So yeah, man, we're just tooling right along into the weekends here. Hina, good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Sup in sales. No goy tube, Mr. Outlaw. I've got to put us on goy tube tonight. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It just is what it is, man. I got to stop being lazy. I don't know what to tell you. Mr. Zach, good to see you. What up, Twiggers? Mr. Doug Edwards, always a pleasure to see everybody in here. Mr. MGTOW Phoenix, wanting to see his crispy fried original 11 herbs and spices.
Can you clap? Can you put this on a dick on us? That can make it fit.
Oh man, and oh man. Well, there we go. So we got a video here tonight. One of our brothers that has not been around in quite some time, Dr. Fourth Wall. I don't know if you guys remember Dr. Fourth Wall. No Rumble. All right, I had a Beavis and Butthead clip for you. No, I can play it over here. Yeah, go ahead and send it, Zach. Your rant, so you can post links in the chat. If most of you, I don't know if you remember Dr. Fourth Wall. He used to come around with Saunders when he would stream, and I think he's been on Frost's stream a few times. Frost's streams. He sent me a channel to take a look at and see if we could reach out to this guy. And so we're going to listen to his MGTOW story tonight in a 20 or so minute video, and see what can be done. If you guys want to reach out to him, I'm going to put his channel in the description below, and the chats as well. Let me see. Go ahead and pull this brother's channel up here. If you can reach out, if it is at all possible to reach out to him, you can do so. I don't know. I've seen somewhere where he's trying to sell his channel, so I don't know what's going on with that. Try this again. All right. StreamYards has been a little bitch tonight. I don't know what's going on here. All right. So here's our brother in question here. This is Caleb Leverett, sorry. And Dr. Fourth Wall has reached out to me to see if I can reach out to this brother here. If you guys want to see if you can reach out to him, let me post his channel links down here real quick. We're going to see what we can do here. Slim crowd tonight. There ain't very many people out tonight. Maybe I should have went over to the Rumble Dumble and started doing a little talking, huh? Do a little chit-chattering over there. Maybe I should have. I don't know. We'll see how she goes. It says, I've never been so lost in my life. The Title 4D courts have ruined him. And Dr. Fourth Wall was telling me a lot about this guy. He was telling me in a Discord message that some things were going on with him that he wanted us to talk to the guy, see if we could do something about it. So we're going to take a look at his story here tonight. Now, he mentions Title 4D. Now, if you don't know what Title 4D is, Title 4D is basically the exposure of the scam that is the divorce courts. Basically, they have learned how to decode language. They've learned how to mask what they have there, which is how do I put this? It's legalized extortion. The courts, with the help of redefining words and flowering up language and changing definitions, smoothing over things here and there, bringing in people that helps lobby and campaign for this, it's off the book shit like that. They have basically created a legalized extortion ring of resources in the form of child support, alimony court, and all that good stuff. And it's one of the best channels I know that exposes that is Amin Osiris. If my mods would please link Amin Osiris's channel here in the description and the chats below here, and let everybody know what's going on. He's able to decode this stuff way better than I ever could. But he has exposed the fact that, yes, it is indeed a legalized extortion ring for profit. And they use kids and they use women to get to men's resources because men are still holders of a lot of wealth in this country. They still hold a really big proportionate amount of wealth in this country in the form of property, resources, all that stuff. And again, that's what it turned into. They prey on people. They prey on children. They prey on people that have things that they want but don't want to work for themselves and get. It's disgusting what this country has allowed to happen to the average man in its culture. And so we are going to take a look at this man's story, talk about it briefly, and all that good stuff. Here's your link to his channel right there. Give the brother some love. I don't even know if he's still active on this channel anymore or not. I'm seeing signs on his channel that he has tried to sell it and get away from it, and I guess go off grid. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we have been asked in good faith to reach out to this brother, so I think that's what we should do here, and we'll see what's going on here. So if it'll play, come on.
Never in my life have I been so lost. I've got all the advice in the world to give to a young man right out of high school. But 20 years post-divorce, after having my ass handed to me on a platter, I've never felt so lost in my entire life. I wound up in Thermopolis, Wyoming. It's really pretty here. But I got a ticket. I was headed to go buy a sailboat in Washington. And I got a ticket for no insurance and no tags. And I told Mr. Molan Lob, officer man, this kid's about 32 years old.
Oh, there it is.
Greetings, pilot. You still owe $98,200.
There's a reason I don't have tags that can register. It didn't blow away, but I got run out of Florida because of Hurricane Milton. And there wasn't anything to return to. So I got another ticket for no insurance and no sticker, which was within 1 day. It was within one day of being on the 1 year anniversary of getting another ticket in Big Piney, Wyoming, for the exact same thing. The day after Trump got elected or inaugurated, I got a ticket. I said, dude, you act like I'm some young rebellious kid that just, I'll drive around no insurance. I said, it ain't that, dude. I've had my ass kicked. I'm fully aware I need insurance and a tag, but I ain't got no registration address to register my shit to. After all these years, the child support still isn't fixed. I still owe her I quit drinking in 2020. I got out of the blue right after I quit drinking. I thought, this is awesome. Got a big old check from YouTube. One, haven't ever had one that big since. Bought a sailboat. It was great. I loved it. And then Blaney Boo had to come live with me. And then Hayden had to come live with me. So I had to sell the sailboat and buy a junky little house. And it was junky, but I mean, better than the house I got, which is no house. And then it all blew away. My credit shot. 2023 in December, I believe, they finally got the child support done. I didn't even have to show up. I had a real job in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Biggest shithole bullshit mechanic shop I've ever worked at in my life. It's pretty, but it's just corporate. Well, it wasn't fixed. Come to find out, I got summoned for court a couple months ago. You got to go to court again, but now you can do it on Zoom. Like, there wasn't any such thing as Zoom when I got divorced. And I was told, oh, you don't even have to go to court. Because I was talking to the lady, it's on this channel. If y'all are in agreement, you sign, she signs, attorney Brad Miller signs. You're going to get a $2,500 credit, Mr. Leverett. And then you can call and make arrangements and hardships and maybe get some reduced, blah, blah, blah. All we're waiting on is the judge's signature, and we'll email it to you. Fast forward to today. I still hadn't got an email. As far as I know, I still hadn't got it credited. I got divorced in 2007. It's 2026 now. 19 years. This October, well, I guess it's 18 and a half. 20 years. It's still not caught up. They still haven't got the paperwork done. Okay. I can't get a job because I can't get a house because I don't have any credit. I was supposed to drive 4 hours south to show up in court today for the ticket, for the insurance that I can't afford. And so I called them. They said, well, if you would have just Zoomed us, we could have done a little better. It's like, nobody told me you could Zoom. It's not on the ticket. It said 9 o'clock on February 4th. Show up or call. It didn't even say the mandatory box wasn't even checked. I said, well, I called. I said, I ain't going to get on the road, risk getting another damn ticket just to come see you to pay the first ticket that I can't afford. But bless her heart, Joanne, she was really sweet. Prosecutor, yeah, he's all right. He's kind of a dick, but he's prosecutor. That's how they all are. He knocked a little bit off. And then they delayed it and said, well, we can at least give you a few months to get back on your feet. So,
Yeah.
Sparkling ice flavor lab, Stella speaking. Let me choose the sparkling ice. Oh, mini cans, perfect for school lunch if you
Do you good men see how quickly shit can turn south for you when you get married and cohabitate? Do you see how quick this culture will turn on you when you have these things? The culture, the people that runs all of the institutions that has credentials in our culture has deemed their greed more important than your livelihood, than your existence. This is a man who, based off what I'm hearing so far, has tried to take a stab at living life by the rules normally, right? Like everybody else here, pretty much, right? The system is so crooked and so corrupt. And and hopefully when by listening to a lot of this guy's story, you're seeing a lot of the loopholes that he's throwing out there. This system is corrupt. It's set up by people who wants the almighty dollar out of your pocketbook, however they can get it without actually making contact with you. Hold on. Pops is calling. Give me just a second, gents. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and get back to this. Boy, only 6 people today, man. Crowd's a little slim picking. Ramadi, what's crack-a-lackin'? My MGTOW crackers. Honeycomb, good to see all of you coming on in here. I thought he was a lot younger. That's Fourth Wall? No, Dr. Fourth Wall. No, Phoenix. Dr. Fourth Wall sent me this guy's channel over on Discord and wanted me to take a look at him and see if we could reach out to him, talk to him. No, this is not Dr. Fourth Wall. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in. From the way it sounds like he's up hard. I don't know. I'm not asking you guys to do anything, so this will be at your own discretion. All I'm going to do is give you the channel link and let you go over there and see what's up with him, and you make your own judgments. We're not calling for any donations or nothing like that, so it's good. All I've done is provided the link of his channel in the chat, and as I'm playing this and you guys hear it, if you want to go on over there at your own discretion, do what you feel like you can do. Just is what it is. So, all right. Hey, Kami, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I have no clue. From the sounds of it, just sounds like he's been chewed up and spit out by the courts like everybody else for the most part. So sad to say, he's another statistic from what I'm hearing. All right, let's get back to this.
That's great, but I can't even, the ticket won't even be done unless I get insurance. And it's just, I said that car's got 200,000 miles. It ain't worth the plug nickel. But anyway, all the people asking me what to do, give me some advice. You've been through it. I'm asking other people for advice. I don't know what the fuck to do. I make just enough to eat, pay my cell phone bill, get a little gas, but not enough to live on. I can't get a job because I can't get, and I won't go back to mechanicing. I can get a job as a mechanic, but I just refuse. Call me an asshole, call me lazy, call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm wore out. I'm not going to go blow another $5,000 just to tool up, just to go get another mechanic job to start all over again. I just won't do it. I'd rather die. I would rather fucking die. If you're stupid enough to get married these days and risk the Title 4D courts, you get what you deserve. I don't even feel sorry for young men. I do, but God almighty, all these young men ask me, what do I do? Should I get married? No. If you're young, you're a young man, stay single. Build yourself. Focus on yourself. Be stingy and greedy and build your kingdom. That's my advice. If you're already getting divorced, it is so weird. The Parker movie was so long ago. There are kids. Parker's 26. There's kids between 20 and 30. They grew up watching the Parker movie. And now they're getting divorced. And they ask me, well, do you know any good lawyers? You'd think I would, but I don't. They're all fucking crooks. Even my own lawyer's fucking crook. The one that got me custody of Blaine. Yeah, it's great, got Blaine, but paperwork to this day still isn't done.
You upgraded your phone, your headphones, your monitor,
Oh my
but
God.
your YouTube player,
Urkel, man.
still basic. Time to fix that. Look, volume booster, auto quality, custom.
So if you're a young man getting divorced, all I know, just stay sober, but bend over and kiss your life goodbye, because you're fucked. Until Title 4D laws get repealed, you're just screwed. You're playing Russian roulette just by marrying the bitch. And chill out. I don't hate women. Some of my best friends are old whores. They've gone through life, realized their mistakes. But this culture that we're in, they're just nuts. They're incentive.
Again, Again, this system we live in, the courts, the way that this system is structured is for greed. It's the almighty dollar. It's not a surprise when you see people getting shafted in this culture, black, white, male, female, it don't matter. When you have institutions working at places that have deemed credentials in the culture, jobs, corporations, politics, banks, whatever, and you see them constantly getting greedier and greedier, that's by design. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. These corporations are doing exactly what they were designed to do by the greedy criminal people that they were created by in the first place. You're feeling the effects of someone else's greed with authority over you. That's what this is. That's what this has always been. That's why it's always up to the individual, the U.S. Citizen. Well, there goes shit off my desk. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it is up to the U.S. citizens to recognize this and to take action accordingly. I mean, none of these laws mean anything unless people follow them, people consent to them, right? You have to realize, folks, that there's always going to be greedy people in positions of power and authority. There's always going to be tyrannical people. There's always going to be tyranny as long as people allow, as long as people continue to follow. But see, in this day and age, in this time period, we're in a particular and unique situation like never before in history. Oh yeah, we've got a tyrannical system. That's not any different from years past. What's different about this one is they have propagandized society to love their wealth, to believe that you have to have all these things, and then makes products, goods, and services that get you addicted to them so much to the point to where we've become addicts of all of this consumerism. And you live in a way, and I live in a way to where we feel like we can't do without it. Phones, smart devices, all this food with all these chemicals, and they've created a system that creates people dependent on it. And they continue to dwindle the amount of cash flow that people make in this culture so much to the point to where you can't fight back in the system. This system was designed to do exactly what it's doing. The fact that most all of us can't afford to fight this corrupt system on their terms and conditions to afford their brand of justice, it was designed to do that. It's doing exactly what it was made to do. You're exactly where you are because of what people have designed this society to do. He's feeling the effects of what every one of us are feeling or have eventually felt or will feel in the future. This is so common now that this is what's normal. This is what's normal. This is why we tell you no marriage. No marriage. I gotta let the OG. No, not that asshole that likes to dox people. I'm talking about the real OG. Tell you what it is.
So, I guess that's all. Don't get married.
Absolutely. God, StreamYards is being a little bitch today. Good grief. I see Broderick Black coming on in here. Good to see you. Us not being able to fight back is the entire point. Yes. 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 And if you can afford to fight back, if you have the money to fight back, they're going to look at you funny. Like, hey, where'd you come from? Where'd all this money come from, buddy? I wouldn't mind helping the guy, but hell, half the food I get is from the land and the animals that inhabit it. Hopes and prayers for him, though. Oh, no. You're not. No, Zach, nobody's required to do anything. All this is one of our brothers reached out to me to see if we could reach out to him. No, I put his channel link in the description in the chat. You guys go over there and do what you feel you must. I can't tell you what to do anyway. So, kind word, whatever you feel is necessary. But we've been approached in good faith by another guy in the community that wanted to see if we could get in touch with him, at least see what's going on. But yeah, I packed away a lot for retirement. It may not be necessary if things never get married under any circumstances. Yep, absolutely.
To ruin you. And single prominent figure that, to my knowledge, has ever talked about it. Jeff Younger's talked about it, but he's had his son get his dick cut off.
Hammerhand has talked about it. I have talked about it. I think Chronic may have talked about it. I think Amin Osiris has talked about it. Hey, MGTOW Infinium, good to see you, brother. C. Jones, good to see you. Good to see you. The ruin of men is part of the process of the corrupt system. Yes, and yes. I have no clue how old this gentleman is. Not a clue, brother. I'm going to guess probably in his 50s. He looks like he may be in his 50s. So, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Because that crazy bitch he's married to. And he's done really well fighting it harder. I mean, I sometimes feel sorry for myself. I know I shouldn't, but I do sometimes. But God dang, I see what happened to him. I don't know how I don't know why he's not on death row, to be quite honest with you. If they'd have done that to mine, I can't guarantee that I wouldn't have been on death row. I came close enough as it was. I'm glad I didn't, but I'd be lying if I said I never thought about it. I've seen Jeff Younger a couple on some shows, and he'll bring it up, but most of the guys, they'll hear it. It goes in, those podcasters with the big audience, for the most part, it goes in one ear and out the other. I don't expect any Democrat side to talk about it. I don't even hardly know any. Don Lemon, he's in the news right now. He won't talk about it. That chick on MSNBC, Butch chick, whatever her name is, she won't talk about it. Sean Hannity won't talk about it.
Do you know why all of those big channels you just named, those people, do you know why they won't talk about it, sir? Do you know why they won't talk about it? Because the show, number one, is bought and paid for. It's sponsored by corporations. It especially if you're talking about Ben Shapiro and all those people, their loyalties lie to Israel. It's not to this country. It's not to its people first and foremost. That's why I don't care nothing about Ben Shapiro. I don't care nothing about Candace Owens. I don't care nothing about Officer Tatum. I don't care about none of these fake, social justice warriors for the right. I don't care about none of these people, because once they get big and they get sponsorships and they start getting on somebody else's payroll, do you know what the first thing is that happens? When they get on the payroll, they don't get to talk how they want to. They don't get to bring up what they want. They don't get to think about things the way they want to, because you have become a spokesperson. You are a mouthpiece for that establishment, that corporation, that money flow. You think Ben Shapiro cares about anybody in America first? Fuck no. Fuck no. America is a means to an end for him. America is used as a piggy bank for Israelis, whatever they want to do next to the rest of the world. even though I don't give two fucks about them. I don't give two fucks about Palestine. I don't care nothing about the Middle East. I don't care nothing about any of those people or their religion or none of that dumb shit. Because America is my home. America is what I live in. And I care about this place first and foremost. And I will call these people out because I don't agree with anything they do. I don't believe in their fake right-wing politics. I don't believe in nothing that they say. How are you going to be pro-American and be a real American red, white, and blue? How are you going to be a real red, white, and blue-blooded American patriot when you're literally from Israel and your loyalties lie to Israel? Hell, he don't even dress like an American, most of them. Rush Limbaugh? I mean, I used to listen to him. Glenn Beck used to listen to all them guys. But they have sponsorship dollars. They're on somebody's payroll saying just enough about just enough topics to keep just enough of the truth. It's like an appetizer, right? They're not giving you the full course truth. They're giving you appetizers. They're only picking around the truth. They're only saying what they're allowed to say to you to give the false narrative that they're, justice fighters, social justice warriors versus social justice fighters. And I don't listen to them. I don't care nothing about them. That's why you don't hear about it. I have done streams several times on the topic of Title 40. Now do people listen to me? I don't know. It's out there. Amin Osiris. If you have never heard of this channel, Amin Osiris, spelled Amen, Amen, Osiris, I think, or IRUS. He is not a lawyer. He doesn't pretend to be one, but he does try to explain the laws and all of the shady bullshit that they have done to turn child support and alimony and all that into legal theft, illegal extortion in the name of justice, their justice. Limbaugh was the last good one. The usual suspects don't want another one. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got a price. The only justice they're fighting for is the justice on the bench filing their pockets. Yeah. Filling their pockets. Yeah, absolutely. Shadow Sonata. I'd say give Palestine back to the original owners, but the Roman Empire has been out of business for a couple millennia. Yeah, absolutely. Why should I care about them when men are suffering right here? Yeah, absolutely. Very well put, sir. Alex Patino, I listen to you, but it's like yelling at clouds. I'm just one of the few 11 listening, right, meow? But it's like yelling at the clouds. Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, because when you're trying to talk to people, when you're trying to reason and reach out to people and talk about this stuff, when you try to bring awareness to this and it falls on deaf ears, man, what do you do? I mean, we have, like Phoenix said, we have so many men suffering and hurting right here in our own camp that it really is true. The old saying, it starts in the home. That is probably the most truest statement I've ever heard in my life. It starts in the home. And that means metaphorically speaking, not just your physical home, your metaphorical home with your friends, your family, your acquaintances, loved ones that are worth fighting, protecting, and dying for. Those people. That's your home. Your home is where your heart is. Never forget that, gents. Your home is where your heart is. And and that's why I say MGTOW men. These brothers' stories ought to be in your heart. In my opinion. Their stories touch the heart. It's pitiful out here. So we're supposed to be a first world nation, living literally like we're one of the most poorest third world nations in the world. Our economy, one of the most brokest economies in the world right now. Wonder why? Could it be because of all the trillions of dollars forced out of our pockets going to people who don't even like us to support their economy and the rest of the world's economy that hates us? Is that what America is supposed to be? The nation's tool to use like a hammer? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, that's real nice. Yeah, that's real nice. Meanwhile, the people here are suffering. The people here are dying. The people here are like this man here, they're lost. They're lost in confusion. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this. It's just pay you taxes or we're going to come make you. Yeah, okay.
Donald Trump won't talk about it. Dan Bongino won't talk about it. None of these guys will talk about Title 4D. Not one of them. Not even the smaller guys. The Owen Schroyers. I like Owen. He won't talk about it. I don't think he's too young. He's probably not even aware of it. But then again, most people aren't aware of it. And you might be asking, well, what the hell is this Title 4D? Why do you keep going on about it? Because I'm fucking homeless. I'm a result, and it ain't just me. Not by a long shot. Millions of divorced dads end up just like me, and a lot of us put a fucking bullet in their head. I'm not saying I'm going to, but again, I'd be lying if I hadn't thought about it. The thought of having to just start all over at ground zero again. It just pisses me off. I'd rather be homeless, get my measly check from YouTube. And I've heard people say, well, you're just too good for work. No, I'm not too good for work, but everybody that I've worked for years, they're all just rich, wealthy, mega wealthy, uber wealthy, and they all whine about how expensive everything is. I'm like, motherfucker, you think I don't know how goddamn expensive everything is? You've got a net worth of millions. I've got a net worth of negative tens of thousands. And I just refuse to give away my talents, my ability. I'm in the best shape of my life. I can bench 250. I can run a mile in 8 minutes or less at age 48. I'm a professional diesel mechanic. I'm an amateur carpenter, electrician. I'm just not giving it away. I'd rather fucking die than just give it away. And these fucking boomers that whine about how expensive everything is, I just don't fucking care. I don't fucking care if a rich ass boomer that thinks he's broke wants to complain about the bills I want to charge him. And I try a few places and I just leave because I'm just tired of working for peanuts. I'd literally rather be homeless and live like this or fucking die than give away my fucking labor. I'm just not going to do it. This country sucks and nobody realizes it's because of Title 4D laws. When you split the nuclear family, when you nuke the nuclear family, this is what you get. You get loads and loads, over half the American kids raised by single moms. And single moms don't know shit from Shinola how to raise boys to be proper men and harness their testosterone. You know why? Because women don't have testosterone.
Absolutely. Give me just a second, gents. I got to go take care of Pops real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take care of Pops there for a second. Looks like we got Frost in the house with us. Good to see you. And we got Adrian Blantz coming on in this afternoon. He made a statement about something before I walked out of the room. It's about women just cannot be men. They just cannot raise children like men are because they don't have testosterone. They don't understand these kids. That's a very profound statement right there. And he was getting in some really good stuff before I had to go.
Well, better not open that can of worms. And the good women, the good mothers know that I'm not insulting women. In fact, it's a compliment. But all the nut job women, they're all getting offended and saying, fuck you, Caleb, I'm turning you off. I ain't never listening to you again, you misogynist son of a bitch.
Good. You know why? Because when you hit them between the eyeballs, they're always going to holler. When something you say hits them between the eyeballs, when it hits home for them, when it hits their home, you have basically caught their attention. That's why I don't like the changing of words, the flowering of language, trying to flower definitions from what they actually mean. George Carlin did a bit on it years and years and years ago. May need to put that in the intro. Maybe this country and the people in it could get actual help if we stop changing the meaning of words. Huh? You think I'm crazy. You think I'm kidding, but attention to how words change and people trying to change definitions. If you go to the Title 4D that Amin Osiris always talks about, that's pretty much one of the main key points to every bit of it. You know, a lot of words that are legal mumbo jumbo have been changed. The average person doesn't study law. The average person has no idea what's in the laws to begin with. That's the whole point. Oh, look at that. Another commercial break.
I saved enough to take my mom on a cruise.
Yeah, good for you.
Let's,
Yeah, good for you. Oh. No.
But then you look at all these single moms' kids, they grow up to be the very men that every fucking woman bitches about endlessly. And rightfully so. I'm on the record for years. I hate Sims. They've got a good argument to make about the men these days. They're right. A lot of them are big pussies. They don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to do anything. It's true. Men are obsessed with alcohol and being fat asses and watching porn.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hold on. But here's the thing, though. Hold on now. Here's the thing. Here's the key difference. The single mothers raise them. At some point, they become responsible for their own behavior because they get to the age to where they understand right from wrong. However, there is no taking away from the fact that they were raised by people who were ignorant, who didn't know what was going on. It's not solely on the shoulders of these young men who are being raised by single mothers why they turn out this way. It's not entirely their fault. Now, they do have some blame when they get old enough, right? And they learn right from wrong and they choose to stay in that mode, that way of thinking. Yeah, then you blame them. Then you stick to blaming them for that. But the way they were raised was not their fault. That is solely on the shoulders of the single whammons that raised them. When they become adults, then they start taking accountability. But as long as they're in the care of a single woman, no, I lay the blame on the single mommy for all of that, because the child is at her mercy until he gets old enough to get out on his own, and then, and only then. But you see the results of it. You see years and years and years stacked up on top of each other like cordwood worth of evidence as to why single mother households do not work. They never have, they never will. If you want to produce men who are responsible, accountable, good, honest, moral, ethical, valuable, hardworking men in this culture, you got to start promoting the nuclear family again. You got to get all of these laws off the books that discourage it. You got to get these feminist talking courses out of your colleges. Hijack the education system back from those who are trying to destroy people. They don't value you. They don't like you. They don't want you here. The propaganda that people are taught is results of that. Hold on, we got some people coming on in here, and I see Mr. Riggs Jr. getting a little funky up in here.
You got this whole damn place stinking up like shit.
Yep, it must be that time. I see a storm rolling on in here, fucking with my stream yards. And Singletown Bachelor, why no Rumble stream, man? I just didn't set it up, my man. You should play the euphemism treadmill video. I don't think I have that one. I didn't even realize until I started looking it up. Outlaw, that anti-woke ad I had you play was all about words that have been deemed racist. Yeah. The Escape from New York thing makes me want to write a screenplay entitled Escape from the Feminist Plantation State. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Riggs, how's the island treating you? Feel funky and spicy. And Mr. Singletown, always a pleasure, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, these women raising these young men. Yeah, yeah, you clearly are in charge. You clearly know what you're doing. Yeah, until that child gets about as big as you are and can literally manhandle you. Then it's time to let the state handle him. Gee, it's almost like the state has the authority and all the power that men are supposed to have in the household, ain't it? Yeah, it's funny to me. It's always funny to me that women seem to have this bravery about small animals and children until those animals and children get as big as they are and or bigger, and then suddenly they can't handle them no more. It's time for the state or the local law enforcement to step in. That's because they have the authority in the household. You don't. I told you in a few streams past, if men don't have the authority and the accountability in their own house to be the men, but the law does, your boss does, the lawyers, the judges, the government, they have the authority. Yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. The formula is laid out right in front of your face. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're talking about constantly. Dear viewer, you don't have the authority as a man like you used to. They took it away. They took it away.
Pornos and jerking off. Anything but be a man and control yourself and learn how to deal with problems without hitting women.
Hold on. Hold on, sir. I'm gonna say this. Are there some bad men in our culture? Yeah, there are. There are with some issues. But let's flip that on the coin side. Do these ass whoopings against these women fall out of the fucking sky? Do the women that get punched in the face, do the women that get dropped on their ass, embarrassed in public, slapped, do those things fall out of the sky, you reckon, as protective as over women as men are, even the simps? Does it fall out of the sky? No, you say. That's because in a lot of cases it's well deserved. Again, women want to be men until it's time to hand out men consequences, because all they're after is the benefits. They want that good part. They don't want the actual responsibility part. They want the good parts. Let somebody else handle the responsibility. That's their feminine nature. That's their submissive nature, by the way, ironically enough, taking hold of them. They want somebody else to be responsible. That's their feminine submissive nature taking a hold. That's hypergamy. That's gynocentric. That's what we talk about constantly. Oh no.
That's what you get. Title 4D laws incentivize women to just take him to the fucking cleaners. And until Title 4D laws get abolished completely, men, my advice to you is you focus on yourselves. Don't chase women ever. Ever. Never, ever, ever chase a fucking woman. You focus on yourself. You get in the best shape you can. You stay sober. You build your craft. You invest in whatever you want. I'm not going to tell anybody what to invest in because I'm just fucking depressed about this fucking crypto market. I could just shit. Bitcoin just took another massive shit. I thought I was doing the right thing by dollar cost averaging every month. Well, some months I might only bought $20. Some months I bought $100, $500. I had a good payday from YouTube, and we just didn't get alt season, and that's my screw up. I chose wrong. Again, that's part of my depression right now. I've got severe depression. I chose the wrong bitch to make 4 children with. I got sober. Thought, dang, like 5.5 years ago when I got sober, I thought, man, 5 years from now, I'll have my life together. Blaine came to live with me, started working out, sold the sailboat, got a little junkie house right near the gym, working out like a madman. And I'm still jacked, like jacked. That's awesome. I love it.
I have a friend with benefits.
5% cashback rewards on gas, groceries, and internet.
Hold on. Hold on. You're going to make me pause the ad to call out some bullshit. I bet you ain't never seen a YouTuber do that. Did you just say you're friends with benefits? Subliminal advertising, gentlemen. Did you catch that? And of course, I got to put in old Shaquille O'Neal to smooth it over. Is he the friend with benefit, maybe? You ain't slick. We see you. You ain't slick.
Better One Bank for what's ahead.
You got fucking you got messages about interracial couples and shit, man. Are you serious? Even the banks are in on that. Biggest piles of shit grifters I ever seen in my life, man.
Walking in the sunshine, sang a little sunshine song.
But I never thought in a million years. 5 years ago, I got sober, started working out. Can run a mile in 8 minutes, bench press at least 250, probably more. That I'd just be fucking homeless. And I get so many questions from young men. What do I do? She's leaving me. I've got a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. What do I do? I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're fucked. stay sober, it'll just get worse, but you're fucked. Get your ass to work, show up for them kids, because if you don't show up for them, it's going to be hard enough without you there. As much as you need to be, but if you don't show up, they'll really be screwed up, because then they'll be right back fucking woman. Women are perfect for growing the babies, birthing the babies, nursing the babies, picking them up, nurturing them. That's what they're supposed to do. But women have no clue what it means to raise a child, a man or boy to be a man, to raise a daughter that has what the proper expectations of to.
Because when let me put it to you like this. Because when we say nuclear family, when we're talking about modern nuclear families, well, it takes a male and a female to raise a child or children. That's because you need both. You need the nurturing nature of women, and you need the hard, cold truths and discipline of the father to theoretically help round out and create the well-balanced individual or individuals you're raising. Women can't do it alone. Now, men technically are better at fathering children, the better of the two parents on their own single, but they shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to create problems where there don't exist any. When you're talking about raising children, it takes a man and it takes a woman on the exact same page in the will of God. I know some people don't believe in God. It's fine. To raise that child or children up in a well-rounded, well-balanced out household. Because it really does start in the home. Just like in this community here, it starts in the home. Too many men out there that needs help. We've got them right here, plenty of them right here, all in our Discord, all in our streams, all in our Facebook pages, all in our phones, local communities. One act of kindness at a time that you took initiative upon, that you didn't have to be asked about. Like I said, I'm not telling you what to do about any of this. The brother wanted me to pass this channel along to you and to make his story aware and to see if we could reach out to him. This is not a donation. This is not I'm not passing around an offering plate here. I just want you to be aware of this man, because we were asked in good faith by Brother Dr. Fourthwall to take a look at this man's situation. So what you do, the choice you make is on you. It's your own free will. I will put his channel in the chat one last time. We're about to be done with this video. So we got Hikami in here. Waifus makes him happy. Dang right. All right.
To look for in a man. Because if they're always single, they're always climbing up under some other dude and bringing them home. That's the example they set. And I know I'm going to piss off a lot of women, and I just don't really fucking care. I just don't care. That's how I think. That's what I believe. And I have learned this. I will never, ever in my life, again, ever be somebody that I'm not. And I've learned it's the perfect formula, because it attracts just the right people and it repels just the right people. It works great. So anyway, well, I'm going to hop off here. I may start doing a few more of these, see how this does. Doing whatever I can. The crypto market sucks, so it ain't working for me. My channel's the only thing going for me. The only thing I know to do is, young men, if you haven't got married, if you're smart enough to not get married, don't get married. Stay single. Focus on yourself. Work on yourself, build yourself, because you're going to have a hard enough time competing with the older guys anyways. And then after about 5 or 10 years, you've built yourself, you've built your kingdom. I promise you, the women will chase you because that's what they do. They wait for the men to cross the finish line and they pick the winners. They don't give a fuck about your struggle. They wait for the winners to cross the finish line. That's just how it works. That's my advice. If you grew up watching the Parker movie and you're getting divorced, you're fucked, dude. Just stay sober, bend over, work your ass off, show up for your kids, and be prepared. More than likely, you're going to wind up like me if you survive it. But for the guys that are my age, in my shoes, I'm asking for advice. I don't know what to do. I'm 48, in the best shape of my life, and in more debt, more credit shot, just fucked. Broke off my ass, homeless. I'm asking for advice. I don't know what to do. I'm open to anything. Well, almost anything. I've joked about whoring myself out, but that ain't really a joke. If you're a cougar and you want the time of your life for some young guy, my email's right there where my paper.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. If you give your seed out, oh, okay, Mr. Outlaw. What if he puts a condom on? Brothers, do you know how deceitful these women are in this culture? Have you not heard stories about women fishing the condom out of the trash can, hell, out of the toilet? Have you not heard about that? Baby trapping. And besides all that, these women that you're having a good booty call with, disease spreading. How many people they've been with? How many have you been with? I mean, come on, we got to have more morals, ethics, values than this. Come on now. You honestly want to go out here and sleep with women just to get by? That's not much better than OnlyFans, my brother. Everybody's hard up for cash right now. Everybody. But come on, man, don't trade your morals, ethics, values, and principles like that right there at the end. Come on, man, don't do this. I think I know this guy. Did he make the video movie of bringing up his son to his ex? I don't know. He does look familiar. I kind of feel like I've seen him before. Shadow Sonata. It's called Sperm Jacket. Yeah. It's sleeping with women, whoring yourself out. That ain't the solution. That's not the solution. You're already down on your luck. You really want to throw your morals, ethics, values out the trash with it, out the window? I hope he carries horsey sauce. Oh God. D-Man 50, good to see you, brother. One of the OGs here. Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Witchy waifus don't bitch, moan, or complain either. Hikume. Good to see. I can't say the same for the real women. That's why I wanted a Toyota Tacoma, their beast. Oh, God, yeah. Come on, you two. There we go. Yep, in terms of a man's seed, that is very bad advice. Yeah. He's been right about a lot of other stuff, but that right there, no, I can't co-sign on that, man. All right.
Joking. I'm not. Can't beat them, join them. Y'all take care.
Come on. If you can't beat them, join them. That's that's not good advice. Come on now, that ain't good advice. Come on now, my man. All right, we got, let's see, Ramadi horsey sauce. What? You mean I'm not supposed to sling wiener for new truck parts? I heard them waifus from High School of the Dead can cook some mean ass chicken. Uh-oh. Bring out the Drake sauce. Hikami, I like mine straight out of the dockyard. Oh shit, y'all are getting silly. Let me put the link out here. Y'all want to come up and talk about this? I'm gonna look for that Bible verse real quick. Morals, ethics, values, principles control your biology, even in the face of homelessness, even in the face of everything around you crashing. I'm gonna show you a Bible verse that sums this up just like that. Let me see if I can find it here. And hold on, give this stupid ass internet some time to catch up. Jesus Christ, man. This old girl's buffering like a son of a bitch. Let me see. All right, let's get Mr. Hikume up here. What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
Not much. Not much. Let me see what we got here. I'm trying to find this. Give me just a second here. I believe that's in Ephesians. Like I said, I know people here, a lot of people don't believe in scriptures, but these words in this book are some very powerful red pill words. Very powerful. Very powerful. And it's great advice straight from the mouth. I can't remember exactly who wrote the book of Ephesians. It's been a while since I've been in church. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. What do you think that 304 is? That's wiles of the devil. Them women out here looking for a good time. No rhyme or reason, just wants to get their rocks off. But what comes with those rocks getting off, Ikami? What comes with a woman wanting to do that? No good. Don't she spread
No damn
disease?
good.
Yeah. Because if you just want to get your rocks off, you keep doing it. You're gonna fuck yourself and fuck other people over more than just laying in the bed. You're gonna spread this.
Let me take a minute to read this, if you don't mind, Mr. Outlaw.
Hey, by all means.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherever take up unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the evil in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all of the fiery darts of the wicked.
Yes, sir. Wherefore take upon you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day that we're in right now, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, gentlemen. What does that mean? When you have lost everything you've got, like that man just talked about, when you don't have anything left on you but the clothes on your back, and you might lose those too, stand in what's right. Stand up for what's right. Always stand in doing the right thing. MGTOW brothers, don't give in to the wiles of this culture. When you've lost everything, and I know it's hard for me to say that because I've never been in that place like some of you have. But regardless, the word is the word, and this will do you some good if you'll listen to it. When you've lost everything that you've got, when you're losing your dead burned mind, when you're losing your friends around you, when you're losing your property, when you're losing your values, your finances, when you're losing your family, your friends, don't ever turn your back on the truth. Don't ever turn your back on morals, ethics, values, principles. It's the only thing that's going to withstand the test of time that people will need. You could be ready to lay down in the grave 6 foot under tomorrow, but if you still got your morals, ethics, values about you, people without question will see that.
Outlaw. There's a flip side to that. And again, I'm not condoning or calling or advocating for it. I'll just simply say it this way, put it this way. And you can interpret it however you want, but the fact still remains. A man who has nothing left to lose is probably the most dangerous man there is to come across.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he is. Because you've backed him into a corner like a wild animal. You've created that person to be wild by taking everything from them. Yeah, because he's now capable of anything. Exactly. Right. Nothing to lose, and what's even worse is when you've backed a man into the corner to where he's not even afraid to lose his own life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What else can you take from him at that point? I mean, again, I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer here. I'm just saying, that's where a lot of men have been pushed, what they've been pushed to. Again, I mean, and I'm not going to sit here and say, well, it was all this, that. No, I mean, again, we have to take a little bit of accountability for the choices that we made, right?
Sure.
But for the most part, if you're just looked at as disposable and replaceable, I mean, like, fuck him. Well, we can take everything away from him that he worked for, everything that he tried to build. He'll be all right. He'll keep producing and being a useful cog in the system. No, there's some guys that are like, nah, fuck that. They choose a different path.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I'm talking about, money can't put a price on, because it draws out the person's character. It draws out the things that people look at in a person's life, whether they do it subconsciously or what have you. When a man is tested to his limits, like this gentleman was in this video, the best advice is not to join what caused you pain and harm in the first place, the very people that caused it in the first place. There's no sense in that. There's no common sense in that. We sit there and we complain about women all day long and try to show the culture what's wrong with this stuff, and then a lot of people want to turn back in their hearts and just go back to playing around with the very same people that fucked you in the first place. I mean, make it make sense.
They do not understand the concept of being fucked over because they have probably never been fucked over before. When it comes to a corporation, wait, hear me out, Ramadi.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good. The point that I'm trying to make is you're going to have people around here, and Outlaw said it, that do not agree with what you say. What do? Let them be. Let them figure it out the hard way. Let them find out what happens when your naivete takes reign over your mind.
Shadow Sonata has nailed it perfectly. Excessive kindness causes naivety. And it goes back to that stream I did here a few weeks ago where I was talking about tolerating things that we shouldn't be tolerating in this culture.
Yeah.
When you tolerate the things that you know is wrong fundamentally. We know that feminism's wrong fundamentally. We know that body count stacking's wrong fundamentally. We know that the power that this government has over people tyrannically they did not earn and took by force. We know that's something people have tolerated for far too long. But like I said at the beginning of this stream, to understand where we're at right now, people have tolerated this because we've been backed into a corner what we don't know how to fight back. And everybody is looking towards the next person sitting next to them, wondering, what do we do about all this?
Well, Outlaw, and again, I like I said, I know you haven't, and again, you admit that freely and openly, and again,
Yes.
It's that you haven't experienced it, but again, that's neither here nor there. But I mean, the female feminism component of this is just a small part. It's not the whole thing. It's way bigger than just that. I know sometimes we like to laser focus on that, but it's way bigger than that, man. But again, all roads can be traced back to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of how we got here and how, men found themselves behind the 8 ball where, there was a time when it didn't used to be like that. And, as a man, again, you got to take stock and inventory of your life and the choices that you've made, because you can't just sit there and blame it on feminism. You can't just sit there and blame it on your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend. That's the cause of all the problems in your life and why everything went to shit.
Yeah.
That's a contributing factor, but you can't just sit there and lay it all at their feet. And again, I'm not trying to cover for women. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make a point.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you have to be able to look at the broader, the bigger picture of what's really going on in society. But no, man, when you literally take everything from a man that you can, and that man has nothing left for you to take from him, that's a man I wouldn't want to come across on a bad day.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Let's see here. See what that next verse is. Put on. Can anybody see that? Yeah, there we go. Put on.
There's no way in hell I can read that, dude. That print's so fucking small. Not a chance. Just read it out.
Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against. Hold on, I think it changed it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, it did. It changed it. Give me a second, guys. Whoops. Come on. I think it screwed up here. Well, look at that. This Dead Burns thing just fucked up. Hold on. Yeah, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. I think that's all that we need to say about that subject matter. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
All at the end of the day, I can do as a MGTOW content creator, as a man in this culture, is lead by example. I can't make you, can't force you to live how you want or how I would like for you to live. Can't do any of that. But I do think it's worth teaching. I do still believe very strongly that each and every man in this culture is at least owed the truth. I've always said that, and I'll always believe that. Every single man that's ever born in this life, I believe wholeheartedly, they're at least owed the truth. And I think that's where MGTOW and Red Pill comes in. I think wholeheartedly, every man in this world is owed the explanation of what we talk about here, to make up his own mind, of course. But one thing about it, once you've been exposed to it, that's it. You know it, whether you agree with it or not. Just how it is, gents. This ain't a religion. This ain't a cult. I do believe that there are men out here very confused about all of this because they've never been told what we tell people here. Because they've only been raised by single women and only been in those small circles where they've never heard about this. That's disheartening. It's very disheartening. But it happens. Let's see here. Let me put that link out to you again in case somebody else wants to waddle on up here. So y'all can come on up here if you want to. We got about 15 minutes left before we're done for the afternoon. I'm going to put his channel link in the chat here one last time. If you want to go over there, do so. If not, that's fine too.
Friday.
And it don't even feel like a Friday.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It seems dead. Feels like a Monday all over again.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but
I know.
hell, most of the time, Akami, I don't even fucking know what day of the week it is. I can admit that openly.
Yeah, sometimes I forget my damn self.
Like I have to walk over and look at my watch that tells me what day it is. I'm like, oh shit.
You forgot the time. You gotta check your watch and
Yeah,
shit.
I didn't know what.
Hey, did you
Yeah, I
guys
didn't know
see?
it was Friday.
Did you guys see that they're actually, again, if this is even real, I hope it is, that they're actually trying to do away with daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Really? Huh.
Like there, I mean, like all, I mean, again, like everything that's going on in the world, let's bring this up and put it on the floor of the Senate or the Congress and make a vote on it, you know, with everything else that's going on in the world.
But that's so damn random out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I got some news for y'all, especially for y'all gamers out there. GameStop CEO says that he doesn't care if Sony takes all the physical copies or won't do physical copies. And I'm like, well, oh well.
Well,
That was fun while it lasted.
That's not going to be good for his business or her business or whoever the CEO of GameStop is.
I think they're saying that because they're about to be bought out and turned into something different.
Oh boy, I already know how this is gonna go. Of course, I'm just speculating, but what I can say is it's gonna be some bullshit, and people are not gonna like it, and they're gonna go out of business.
Well, then whoever the CEO is, they're probably looking for an exit strategy. That's probably all that was.
Well, it's the death of physical media. I mean, we've been seeing that coming for years. I saw it coming when the PS3 came out. I knew it as far back as then because when they started making digital games, I mean, come on, man, that was writing on the wall right there.
Well, yeah, having to buy a. And again, I'm not a gamer, but I mean, I just understand this is how it works. Like you got to go and buy, you know, like an Xbox Live card or a PlayStation card to where you can go into your account and download it and add money to it, and then you can buy shit from the online store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I heard about that, I was like, oh yeah, you know, actual, you know, going and buying a game off the shelf. I was like, that's going to go away here for too long.
Yeah.
Now, what they're saying by 2028,
somewhere
less than 2 years.
Yeah, it's they're trying to put everything on digital.
Mm-hmm.
I look for in the next couple 2-3 years. You mark what I'm telling every one of you. I believe there's going to come an end to making physical TVs.
Well,
what do you mean?
I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case.
Well, Ramadi, hold on. What does people use TV for now? Most people are on a laptop or a phone.
Or a desktop.
But all I'm saying is an actual, like a flat screen TV. That would just be a bigger screen in order for you to watch whatever you were wanting to watch.
Well, they'll probably still sell them as far as like PC accessories and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as actual television to put like cable and stuff on, no, I think that's going to die out.
Well, I mean, cable TV is slowly becoming a thing of the past because I mean, you've got all these damn streaming services. But as far as like an actual physical TV to watch shit on, I don't know about that because I wish I had a TV.
Well, look at the average price of TVs right now. You know, hundreds of dollars that nobody can afford. And
they're a lot cheaper. They're a lot cheaper. The flat screen TVs are a hell of a lot cheaper than they used to be, and they've gotten a hell of a lot flatter. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because people aren't buying them anymore like they used to. Everybody's on a phone or a laptop now.
Yeah.
I mean, they still sell TVs. Like I said, they're going to keep selling them, but I kind of think that before long they are going to cut them off. I mean, they cut the DVD players off. They've cut the VHS players off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, basically, like every flat screen is they call it a smart TV. You know, it already comes pre-downloaded with all these different streaming services. You know, YouTube, Amazon, Roku. Netflix. If you have a subscription to any of them, you can just log in. Then you've got unlimited shit to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like live TV, like turn on the TV and watching actual live television is, again, it's going to become a thing of the past.
They're there now, Riggs, I think. They already have that shit built into them. I heard not long ago, your average smart television has hidden microphones and lenses built into them that the consumer's not aware of.
Because it's spying on you. Yeah, I've heard that too.
And it's taking pictures.
Well, it's no different. But outlaw, if you want to say that, then we got to say this. It's no different than your phone.
Yeah, your phone. Oh God, yeah. Phone's the most obvious. Yeah, they've been doing that to smart devices for a long time. TV.
All the cell phone is, it's just a data gathering device, man. Because again, I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious, man. Like there's been times where I've been thinking about something, and then I'll start fucking around on my phone, and like an ad for something similar or exactly like that will fucking pop up on my phone.
Crunchyroll.
And I didn't say it out loud. It was just a thought in my head. It was, it was just something that I was thinking about.
You say thoughts? I have just the thing.
I did.
Fucking Aaliyah throwing it back. I need to whoop her little ass for doing that.
Throwing it back.
Turn into a little whore on my fucking cutaway. Crunchyroll is moving their store behind the paywall. I did not know that. Top tier membership, or you can't shop there. Instead of offering members only sales are exclusive, they're wanting to force you into a company store. Yeah, I think they're trying to. Crunchyroll is like one of the world leading online websites for anime to watch anime.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was. That's why I asked. Okay.
It's basically like Netflix, but it's for anime exclusively, and all things anime related. So like Dragon Ball, Inuyasha, and they've been pretty much a premier source for anime for years, but now I think they're trying to go like Netflix with it, trying to build in online subscription service, which again, you could kind of see all of it heading that way anyway. I think recently I saw somewhere where they're trying to do that with all the classic cartoons right now, all the Hanna-Barberas and the Tom and Jerry's, and they're trying to do it with our generation of cartoons with Toonami and Adult Swim and all that, which it would be nice to put that back on TV again. I'm just saying it'd be something worth watching. Pay a subscription fee. Where? You can't watch it. Where? Phones have cameras on them that can see through clothing. Yeah. And I have noticed the phone that I've got, even the phone I've got, if I'm not using it, I've noticed that it gets hot. Have any of you guys' phone do that? You ever notice that your phone gets hot?
When I charge it for too long, yeah, it'll start to heat up.
No, I'm saying like when you take it off charge and you put it in your pocket, like if you're walking around or something, like in the grocery store. You ever notice that your phone gets hot in your pocket?
I haven't.
Number one, I carry my phone in my hands through the store and listen to music. acting like a badass. So I say Outlaw forgot to lock the gate. Remember
Hey, Outlaw. Sorry, MGTOW Mutt, shut the fuck up. I sent you the second part to that clip, right?
Did you really? I gotta check that
Yeah.
out.
Not today. It's a while back. You're gonna have to go look for it. But I sent it to you.
What probably happened is you've been seeing ads and you were thinking about them, and then you said, "Yeah." There's been times I've talked about Burger King or I've talked about certain anime shows, and then I do a commercial for that product like in a few hours later. It was we on Chaos' stream one night, and I was talking about McDonald's or something, and then I got an ad for a Big Mac. Yeah.
Big Mac or Big Mac?
Yes.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Hey, Outlaw, PSA, public service announcement. Boys, stay the fuck away from lettuce. That's where that produce parasite is coming from. Lettuce.
Yeah, you mentioned that a while ago. Not all things anime. A lot of the better horror stuff isn't on there for reasons. You talking about the horror anime genre? Yeah. Well, I only watch like Gundam and like mech animes and stuff like that anyway, so I don't really explore the vast network of Crunchyroll animes on there. I did watch a good Iron-Blooded Orphans on there not long ago. That was a pretty good series. All the good stuff from these IPs are on DVD now. Fuck streaming if you can help. Yeah, I've been noticing, like I said a few times ago, I've been noticing that Walmart is beginning to sell a lot of the DVD collections of a lot of older shows. My Walmarts, in general, they're selling a lot of the classic shows, classic cartoons, all in one collection. That's where I got the Dukes of Hazzard series collection. I got all the Beavis and Buttheads. I'm working on getting Yu Yu Hakusho, the Ghost Files, Spirit Detectives. Yeah, they've got all that stuff. Did Outlaw say Iron-Blooded Orphans? Yes, I did. Oh yeah, Scooby Doo's on there too. MGTOW Mutt. Yeah, Scooby's on there. Scooby Doo. When I'm buying physical media, all the good. Yeah, and I've done said that. When I get a little bit of money, I'm going to start looking for a PS1 and a PS2, and I'm going to start looking for them older games. Try to get me some copies before all that goes skyrocket. I think people's already trying to do that now, trying to get ahead of this market before all the physical media disappears. Can you imagine buying a PS1 or a PS2 for the same price you paid for it in the store 20 years ago? Or $200 for a fucking PS2?
Is that how much the PlayStation 1 console cost when it first came out? It was like around $200 something.
Brand new, the PS2, the one I bought was over $200. The PS1, what was that, like $150? $149, something like that. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like $150. Outlaw, have you ever watched Ghost Stories? Yes, I have. I have watched Unsolved Mysteries. I've watched Ghost Adventures. I used to watch the creepy horror stories on YouTube all the time, which used to freak me out when I'd go to bed. Yeah.
Because tree fitty.
I used to watch. Trying to think, man. Oh, the anime Ghost Stories. No, I have not. No. get the old stuff on DVD, Blu-ray, then they cannot alter that. Well, again, that's what I'm saying. They're probably trying to get ahead of the market now and corner all of that, and get a handle on it now. There used to be a lot of DVD bins at Walmart. You could walk in there and buy a bunch of DVDs for like a few dollars at a time.
Oh yeah, Outlaw. You remember the dollar DVD bins that they used to have?
Yeah, and then Walmart had that, and then you could walk into like Dollar General. All of them had those.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the link to it later. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I used to love watching the actual ghost show. Man. All right, are we ready to get out of here for the weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Ready to go over to Discord and pal around?
Yeah.
All right.
Since you don't want to share your food.
Share your food, man.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
You gonna eat your cornbread. Oh, that movie's hilarious. Eddie Murphy, man. Oh, that movie's funny. Go to the upper room. Outlaw wants a long intro in his back door. You shut the hell up. God damn it. Just because Johnny Midnight's not here, the three amigos, the three stooges, what I ought to call you guys, three stooges. Bunch of three stooges. All right. Let's get out of here for the weekend. Hopefully his story has inspired you. Hopefully the people watching at home learn something. I hate the fact that that happens to these men. It is something to be said about a country that you can go to work in, literally work 40 plus hours a week at a full-time job and still be as broke as a joke. There's something wrong with that. Something's wrong with that. I don't know what to put my finger on. It's just something's wrong with that. And then you got people out here working 2 and 3 jobs that can't make it. That there's something wrong.
Yeah, something's gonna have to give.
Something is going to give eventually, because you keep taking everything from these people, they're gonna snap. Outlaw's going to watch ghost stories and come back with so many Jew jokes. Oh God. We shall see. We shall see, Misanthrope. We shall see. So peace out. God bless. And the wise words of the...
Oh, shit. Excuse me. Sorry.
Better out than in, I guess. Don't ever get married. Those words have more truth to them now more than ever before in human history. It'll save your life. It saved countless millions of men's lives all over the globe. For all you flat earthers out there. We have 1 or 2 in our group. Won't say no names. All I'm going to say is flat earth. Somebody failed education somewhere.
Yeah, those people are dumb.
All right. Y'all be good. Be safe. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I think Chaos and Bacon will be live later on tonight, or somebody. I can't remember. I don't know. There's usually a lot of people that goes live. Used to Ike and them would go live, and Psyche Sub, I haven't seen them in a while. So. All right. Peace out. God bless. And now a word from Reverend X.
Direct me upon the path. Shit. Oh, monkey minded ass and then come fucking poop.
So, I guess that's all. Don't get married.